Yeah, man, big up the elder them were suffering as slavery, but you don't know we're done with slavery, so yo, we're done with certain things, so a full time now for the queen leg off our country. You see it? Him send him grandson and him granddaughter and like, right now, I'm not going to call them by them name, no, for then give a wrong name for we not have an African name, an English name we have, and we are black people, you see it? So right now, me I say, a full time leg of the country. You see it, and Andrew Wallace, nobody flex like you're a coward now. Want to do the same thing like what Barbados do. But then forward over there and pay them a visit. Yeah, the thing change up on them, you see me? So I'm going to hear what the people are saying at the street when them forward today. So just remember to like and share and subscribe to the TV. Yeah man, big up on yourself. Tell the Queen for leg off of the country. Yeah man. Them a benefit something out of our country, no, but we not benefit nothing from them. But we not see them do nothing for we. Only thing we see them do, I deport people and I send back people out here and want to come build prison and them things there. We not see them a build no school or do nothing or deal with no charity for no so people who are suffering at the ghetto. Anywhere you're from, still not really mean ghetto or just alone, you see it. So I'm going to go back on the year where all Queen of Africa. You don't know the people in the street, advise them up in there. Right now, they're not welcome here, and we don't want to apologize to him neither. But that can't help, you see me?
So we are going to just come say something what we want here. We need you to leg of the head of state. Leg of the head of state. Give the power to the original sovereignty. The one that was here before any ship turn up, before any colonizer turn up. You see what I said, the freedom that we had as a people to express and be who we were, and even as hard as them still trying today to still keep us as that slave, where we were never slaves and will never settle to be just slaves. So we are saying, ease out.
Anything to say to Prime Minister Holness?
Prime Minister Holness do the right thing now, my lord. They get the opportunity to stand up for Jamaica people, for true, like on a real level, not just from the political partisan way. So for once and for all, you know, you just become privy counsel to this lady. At least tell me why. Tell me how we are going to benefit with you being privy counsel to this lady and this monarch. We're doing what them do as a people, and we're still under it. The youths them we are dead in the garrison are them under it. The poverty amongst the regular Jamaican are them under it. Anybody in a Jamaica will feel like they can be okay and they can drive them big vehicles and move along easy is because them is a part of the sellout. If you understand the struggle where the real Jamaican would have liked their years so today, would have liked come stand up out here so and look over in embassy, in British embassy and say we don't like you know. Them can't come because them have to get the food for them, you them eat. You see me I say, Andrew, the job what you do, poor my lad. What you do to Jamaican people, the real people where it matter to, poor. Yeah.
For taking away our African names and imposing English names on us, thereby denying us an authentic identity and make it hard for us to trace our lineage back to Africa by not recording our origins. 40. For the Slave Compensation Act 1837, which compensated the planters class for losing their enslaved labor while ignoring legitimate claims for compensation, including the June 1865 petition labeled by the colonial government as presented by certain poor people of St. Anne's Parish, Jamaica, sent to the Crown requesting lands and other means of relief from distress in In the Crown's callous response, petitioners were advised to provide against adversity by industry and prudence, thus blaming our ancestors for their condition whilst compensating the enslavers.
60 reasons for apologies and reparations from Britain and its royal family. Health, education, identity and self-perception. 41. For denying us an indigenous African-centered education, but forcing on us Eurocentric education and miseducation, the legacies of which are still with us today. 42. For referring to Africa as the Dark Continent, and for teaching us that our African ancestors were simple and could not think, that Africans in Africa were uncivilized and could not read or write, and for classifying our African ancestors as 4/5 of a human being. 43. For devaluing our African religions, calling our traditional priests and doctors witch doctors and juju priests, and taking away our African iconography and replacing them with a white religious iconography. 44. For lying about African history and keeping important historical facts from us, including the oldest university in the world is Africa's University of Al-Qarawiyyin, founded in 859 and located in Fez, Morocco, and that the Sankore Mosque and University in Timbuktu, Mali is the oldest continually operating institution of higher education in sub-Saharan Africa. It is believed that the mosque and the university were erected in the 1100s, the 12th century, by Berbers who settled in the Timbuktu region.
60 reasons for apologies and reparations from Britain and its royal family. 45. For destroying our indigenous languages and replacing them with your English as formal, then judging our intellect by our achievement of proficiency in it. 46. For using the English language
step back some more so I can get a wider.
They'll be called Steve.
Hey.
They can see the Black Lives Matter, sorry.
I'm gonna see it, look on the wrong side.
That's a while ago.
Yeah.
But I can't anybody.
Alright. What's your name?
Go ahead.
Thoughts on the visit from the royal family? Yes, second, you make it sound so nice. Like them just come visit, like them just come from foreign and bring me Irish Spring. This visit is a continuation of like the British occupation of the entire Caribbean, or much of the Caribbean, and the continued disrespect of Jamaica's independence from Britain. All of this starts with Columbus, and then fights off Columbus, and they come and take over the land from Columbus. And for too long, I mean, we have been paying homage to a long time rule, an unequal rule, a cruel rule, a brutal rule. It's time for the British to go home, and even though it's only ceremonial, William and Kate need to go tell them grandmother to come take our things and leave with property. voted and run by Jamaicans. And this ridiculous visit that has not happened in so long, and all of a sudden Barbados said we don't want you here. All of a sudden Kate and William run come. That don't sound fishy to you? No man, it's like, it's time. I mean, the British has done enough to Jamaica. It's time for them to go home. It's time for them to take up the remains of the relic of their monarchy and go home. Jamaicans, it's time for Jamaicans to be in charge of Jamaica in every way possible. I'm only following the lead of people who started this protest. I'm only here to support, but I agree with it. See, Zuri even left school today, decided on her own to leave school and come out and stand in solidarity with the advocates today. Got it? Right, ready. And ready, flip.
You want to do your poem for me? You want to do your poem for me?
The oil is going to start or kick off the Armageddon Third World War. Europe in need of Russian oil.
When you're going live again, I can give you Lynette Nassel, Amaziki fame from you when you're going live again.
Yes, Shanice give this here, so she wanted to do.
Live on here?
Yeah.
You ready?
Let me find out from her because she wanted for 11:30.
Europe in need of Russian oil as they going to freeze to death. This one called oil owner that kick off the Third World War, the Armageddon battle that the Rastafarians speak about for blessing. To the oil, bus fear gone up. To the oil, plane fear gone up. The oil of the woman is good for the man, and the oil of the man is good for the woman. We are man oil, woman oil, olive oil, gas oil, kerosene oil, coconut oil, cooking oil, cream oil, crude oil, mist oil. Who are the owner for the oil? Ship stop sail, plane stop fly, motor no move, mathematician, meditation, mash up. Who are the owner for the oil? Cannibal cool, them never rain a float, blue black slang, story the gang. Who are the owner for the oil? Rich man a rumor in a room, oil leak out, bulb of the blow, night of the dark. Who are the owner for the oil? The scientists are search Ethiopian soil, sun stop shine, lamp oil out. Who are the owner for the oil? Iraq, Iran, Egypt, Israel, Palestine at war. Who are the owner for the oil? England, America, Russia, Japan store up oil. Who are the owner for the oil? I'll pump in a OPEC, Arab ball, fire in the Gulf. Who are the owner for the oil? Gulf of Hormuz, Silver Strike, Kuwait tank. Who are the owner for the oil? The king of the kingdom. Rastafari come. Him are the owner for the oil. Who are the owner for the oil? This is rock oil.
Stop up with bread and we back. Yeah.
But them have to give you a piece of cake too.
I don't want a cake, son.
Give you a piece too.
I want the cake. I need no apology. I apologize. We have apologized. So I say like, sorry for what you do, and you've been not doing the same way. So we are going to say something over one here. We need to let go the head of state. Let go the head of state. Give forward the original sovereignty, the one that was here before any ship turn up, before any colonizers turn up. You see what I said, the freedom that we had as a people to express and be who we were. And even as hard as them still trying today to still keep us as that slave, where we were never slaves and we'll never second to be just slaves. So we are saying, ease out.
Anything to say to Prime Minister Holness?
Prime Minister Holness do the right thing now, my lord. They get the opportunity to stand up for Jamaica people, for true, like on a real level, not just from the political partisan way. So for the once and for all, you know, you just become privy counsel to this lady. At least tell me why. Tell me how we are going to benefit with you being privy counsel to this lady and this monarch. We're doing what them do as a people, and we're still under it. The youths them we are dead in the garrison are them under it. The poverty amongst the regular Jamaican are them under it. Anybody in Jamaica will feel like they can be okay and they can drive them big vehicles and move along easy is because them is a part of the sellout. If you understand the struggle where the real Jamaican would have liked their years of today, would have liked come stand up out here and look over in embassy, in British embassy and say we don't like you know. Them can't come because them have to get the food for them, you them eat. You saw me I say Andrew, the job what you do, poor my lord. What you do to Jamaican people, the real people where it matter to. Poor. Yeah.
Let's see. You're going to tell Michael and then Jack.
Africa. What you are dealing with?
Africa. What you deal with?
Oh man, I never agree to you on it. You can see it in there. Bust the video now.
What you are doing?
They defend what we want for here. I've been advocating.
No, we're born by that long woman. Can't get you down this
My lord, Mr. Lord, respect, honor.
We are here to show the disgrace that our government could invite the descendants of those who carried out such atrocious actions against us to celebrate the 70th year on the throne of a queen who in her own right has done harm unto us, and she's the descendants of those who have enjoyed the raping of I and I, black people, African people. We were never slaves. That makes that very clear. We were enslaved. If you put a gun at a man's head and tell him to work, does that mean that he's no longer a carpenter, a steelman, a mason, a builder, a plumber? Certainly not. But they put a gun at our head and forced us, and then the indignity of calling us slaves. We were never slaves. And we are making it clear now that because we have the type of government that we have no democracy in Jamaica. These governments in Jamaica is buy votes. Money, they buy votes. That is the type of government we have. No democracy. If they had democracy, they would never invite the representatives of the Queen of England to be here, because the sentiments of the people at this time is that we want to get rid of the Queen of England, not to entrench her. And that is the feelings that we have. We are demanding due reparations, damages, compensation. car, we wait 500 years, the car can wait. Yeah, but the car can wait 2 more years. Yeah, man. So we are demanding that it's not something we're begging. In other words, the unpaid wages that you had our people working from sunrise to sunset on the cane fields that build your economy, the economies of Liverpool, the economies of Bristol, the economies of London were built on the blood, sweat and tears of the Africans. And we are saying that the unpaid wages alone, you need to pay us, even that. And I don't reach the part where you cut off our hands and our foot when we try to escape. I don't reach the point where you, on the barracoons of Africa, when you murdered many of us because you took on board a certain amount, knowing that 1/3 of I and I, in some instances, half the amount is going to die on the Middle Passage. I don't even reach to a stage yet. So all I'm saying is, brothers and sisters, we are making this demand, and we are saying that you come here, and unless you settle that issue of compensation, of damages, of reparations, then we can never keep quiet. Reparations.